Welcome to Outabounds Ski and Board. Today, Rossignol's Todd Merz will tell us the construction and performance characteristics of the Rossignol ski line.
Thank you guys for coming to hang out with me in here. I'm going to run you guys through the latest and greatest of our Rossignol product. Yes, it's a presentation for those future viewers. They're going to be looking at Bill's screen right now. But regarding the gear that you guys have here, you guys have quite a few examples of different skis for different folks that are going to make put a bunch of smiles on people's faces and be good fits for people. Some of this products will be great fits for some folks, not good fits for others, but that's the whole point of me being here, is to make sure you guys understand what's going to work for some people and not for others. So I'm going to start over on this end and kind of in the middle here. So this ski is a new one for us called the Sender Soul 102. And this is going to be, yes, the widest option from us that you guys have this season. So this is a new ski for us. It is a good example of off the bat, it's a good example of a ski that is going to be a good fit for a one ski quiver for any type 2 or type 3 skier that skis all over the mountain in Colorado. Right off the bat, it's that general and that wide. It's going to fit that customer, I'm going to say. So we're going to tell you guys a little bit about what's inside the ski. Then I'm going to talk a little bit more about who it's going to fit, basically. So what's inside the ski? The ski's got a poplar wood core. Poplar is a little bit more dense of a wood, kind of likes to hug the snow, feel a little bit more stable, smooth, kind of damp feeling, I guess I would say. So poplar wood core in this guy. There's also a sheet of metal, basically kind of where the binding area is, basically from this hand to this hand that I'm holding it. The metal in the ski is going to make it feel more stable at speed, basically. So it's not a full sheet tip to tail, but there is metal in it from here to here. Beyond that, there is a pad of rubber below the top sheet and up in the shovel of the ski. So basically there's a pad of rubber up around this area of the ski that kind of acts as a shock absorber, as a dampening agent. Essentially, when you're skiing, the tip of your ski is taking on energy from the mountain first. And in a lot of cases, when that energy is coming off the mountain and going into the platform of your skis and your body, it's feeling a little bit shattery in some situations. So having a little rubber up here kind of dampens it out and smooths it. So it feels kind of like a shock absorber, basically. The other piece that we have in the ski is we call air tip at Rossignol, but it's this honeycomb structure, and that is going to be up in this area of the ski. So if you look really closely up here, you can almost see through it. So there's little pockets of air up here in the shovel. We started doing this years ago, but basically what we're doing here is inlaying a specific piece of material in the shovel that has air in it, and we're taking mass, therefore energy, away from this piece up in the shovel to lighten the swing weight. By taking mass, therefore energy, out of the shovel up here, it's making the swing weight less. It's making it easier to come out of one turn and kind of roll into the next one and then back again, like that. So it makes it easier to ski, essentially. Beyond that, this ski's got a cambered zone from about here to here. So good pop into and out of your turns. The ski also has more side cut in it, so it's going to turn very quick despite its width. So with the ski being 102 in the waist and the 180 length, I think this is like a 17 meter turn radius in this one. So pretty quick edge to edge despite its width. So essentially the ski's going to ski soft snow super well. With the wide shovel up here and a little bit more rocker, but it's also going to accommodate your average Colorado ski day super well too. So it's going to turn quick on the hard snow, hard pack, and basically perform all over the mountain. That's kind of the idea. You guys have two models. There's Centennial Soul Pro and Rallybird Soul Pro. I'll tell you guys that these are the same ski with different paint jobs. Same exact model, different. They look different. But with this ski, it's going to be 90 in the waist, poplar wood in this, no metal whatsoever, a little bit of rubber up here in the shovel, and no honeycomb structure, because it doesn't really need it in this model. With this one, it's going to be quite a bit softer and easy to bend. And also torsionally, it's gonna be a lot softer too. So this ski has cap construction, so no sidewall material, whereas the Centennial 102 does have sidewall. It's a little bit stiffer torsionally as you're kind of coming into that turn and coming out of it. But this one much softer, so much easier platform for that type 1, type 2. Essentially, this ski is chasing this ski around the mountain, if that makes sense. So for someone that's just moved to Colorado, they're looking for their first setup. They want something that's going to ski really well, but also grow with them as they grow in their ability. This is a great model for that. I think this comes in at $499. I'm sure is probably what you guys are pricing this thing at with the binding. $450, even less. Great deal with the binding. This ski are women's Experience 78. The ski's, of course, going to be 78 mil in the waist, so more narrow, especially for us Western folks out here. 78 in the waist, cambered zone is going to be about here to here. Poplar wood with this guy, and also some stringers of carbon in here too. Carbon's going to make the ski a little snappier, a little bit livelier feeling. So when you're kind of coming into and coming out of a turn, it's going to feel like it's got a little bit more energy. Essentially is how that thing's going to feel. This is a front side ski, certainly going to do really well for the groomers. If you've got a skier that is looking to spend the majority of their time off the groom trails, this probably is not for them. If they do want to spend a lot of time on the groom stuff, this is going to be a great ski for them. This is a good kind of, I'm going to say like type 1, type 2, but strong type 2 skiers. That's what I'm going to say about this one. Same deal with this guy, our men's Experience 78. This ski and this ski are the same construction with a different top sheet. Same deal. It's a good type 1, type 2. Kind of a different model for a type 1, type 2 ski than these two models right here. These are a little bit more pivoty and kind of playful feeling. These ones are a little bit more solid and kind of like to hug the snow and like make nice, smooth, quick turns. That's kind of how I'm going to describe the differences. So with these two, our Experience 78 for ladies and for guys, good entry level, just moved to Colorado. I'm looking to get my first setup, but hang on to it for a few years and not outgrow it. Great bet for that. And then when they're ready to graduate, that's where this ski comes in, our Arcade 84. So this is kind of more where I'm saying these two skis are chasing this around the mountain. These two are chasing this guy around the mountain. So this is more your type 2, type 3 skier ski. This one is also poplar wood. There's metal in it from here to here. So same really gas pedal if you want it, but not if you don't kind of situation. As opposed to full gas pedal, which would be metal tip to tail. There's just metal from here to here. So you can step out on it if you want to, but you don't have to. But poplar wood, metal, rubber up here in the shovel, a little bit of air tip up here as well. So light, easy swing weight. And there's also a vertical strip of material that goes from tip to tail on this that we call LCT for line control technology. This ski, it's a vertical strip of ABS material, which is, what the hell is that, right? ABS is a hardened plastic that's the same material that's in the sidewall of the ski over here. So by putting a vertical strip in there, it kind of acts like an I-beam in your ski and really helps the ski track along its intended path and its line. So it makes it feel really smooth and stable as you're going from one ski turn to another, basically. Again, good type 2, type 3 skier ski. Short turn radius with this, being that it's 84 in the waist and a bit more narrow. More of a front side ski than an off-piste ski for sure. This skier is going to come in saying upper level intermediate, advanced skier. I like to spend most of my time on the front side of the hill. I like ski moguls. It's a great ski for this. And I like to charge a little bit more. That's the Super Black Ops model. This ski is a little bit different animal as well. This one's 98 mil in the waist. More Freeride is kind of how I would describe this thing off the bat. So poplar wood core, metal from basically here to here, kind of underneath the foot, similar to this ski and this one. Really high cambered zone, so good pop into and out of your turns. It's not a twin tip, but it's not far off from it, and a little bit more forward mount position. So this one is going to be less directional, a little bit more pivoty, kind of playful feeling. The cool piece with this ski is that at slower speeds, it's really playful and soft and easy to kind of manipulate and maneuver. It's easy to like kind of jump off stuff at slower speeds. The tip and tail are fairly soft, but underneath the foot is really solid. So at slower speeds, it's easy to kind of play around on this thing, but if you want to hit the gas on it, it's ready to rock. You can kind of ski this thing like a big GS ski down the hill, pretty much. And that's thanks to the metal that's underneath the foot of this thing. I've been skiing on this thing as my daily driver for a number of years now, and I love it. It's kind of my go-to like average snow day ski. I feel like I can kind of play around the mountain, but also like really drive this thing if I want to. Good type 2, type 3 skier ski for sure with this guy. Cool. Any questions? All right. I'll put this back, and then our Forzas. Okay, so this is the Bill Kelso special over here with our Forza models. So we've got our Forza 60 and Forza 70 over here. These are front side skis, basically. These ones are meant to be skied on the groom trail, essentially. You can ski them a little bit off the groom trail, but they really want to be skied on the groomers. I would call these like a little bit toned down beer league race ski is kind of generally how I would describe these things. The Forza 60 is going to be just a little bit softer than the Forza 70. This one's got a little bit of metal in it, but not as much as the 70. The 70's got a full sheet, 60 a little bit less than that. Still poplar, but flat tail, lot of camber, just a little bit of rocker in this thing. This would be a great ski instructor ski. Good for the front side of the hill for sure. I would call the 60 a type 2 skier ski. I would call the 70 a type 3 skier ski.